Eckhardt Motors reminds you to keep one thing in mind when you look for a low-priced economy car. There are two sides to every price: the price you pay and the price you get back at trade-in time. Now, if you're dazzled by a low-priced economy car, walk around to the used car lot and see what the used models are selling for. Eckhardt Motors reminds you that Volkswagen is the lowest-priced economy car you can buy, because it's the highest-priced economy car you can sell. Eckhardt Motors reminds you to keep one thing in mind when you look for a low-priced economy car. There are two sides to every price: the price you pay and the price you get back at trade-in time. If you're dazzled by a low-priced car, walk around to their used car lot and see what the used models are selling for. Eckhardt Motors reminds you that Volkswagen is the lowest-priced economy car you can buy, because it's the highest-priced economy car you can sell.
I guess we caused quite a discussion a few months ago when we made the statement that service is the name of the game at Eckhardt Porsche Audi. It's just that I felt since we sell three of the finest cars in the world, we need to point out the fact that we have the finest service for them in town as well. And another thing, our warranty stands head and shoulders above the rest. Our factory authorizes 24 months or 24,000 miles on every car in our line. Come see us at 14th and Broadway. You'll be glad you did.
And now, another little fact about Eckhardt Motors.
Did you know that among 20 factory-trained, skilled mechanics in Eckhardt's service department, not one has been trained to fix a radiator?
Maybe that's because there's no such thing as a Volkswagen radiator. One of the little things you never pay to have repaired when you own a Volkswagen. Eckhardt Motors, just west of the Klassen Circle, where little things mean a lot. And now, another little fact about Eckhardt Motors.
Did you know that Eckhardt Motors covers 3 full acres with over 100 new and used Volkswagens? But there's no storage space for one-year warranty contracts.
Well, maybe that's because there are no one-year warranties on new Volkswagens. Only 2-year new car warranties. And Eckhardt has plenty of room for those. Eckhardt Motors, just west of the Klassen Circle, where little things mean a lot. Here's another little fact about Eckhardt Motors.
Did you know more people buy their Volkswagens from Eckhardt Motors for the little things they offer? Like cars that use a little bit of gasoline, just a little bit of oil, and spend very little time in the repair shop. So with everything so little, then why is the trade-in value so big?
Those little things can add up to some big savings, now and then again when it's time to trade. Just another little reason to try Eckhardt Motors, where little things mean a lot. Here's another little fact about Eckhardt Motors.
Did you know that Eckhardt Motors built their whole business on little things? Like little needed changes from time to time, a little price tag, and very little maintenance. Then why is their selection of new and used Volkswagens so big?
Sometimes big is just a lot of little. Let Eckhardt Motors show you how little things can mean a lot. Eckhardt Motors, just west of the Klassen Circle.
American National Bank announces new higher interest rates on all savings plans. Higher rates are a tradition at American National. In fact, for the past few years, we have consistently paid the highest rates possible on certificates of deposit. Now you can choose from a wide selection of savings plans and earn up to 7%. For complete information on new higher rates at American National, call today, 353-6500.
For years, we've been asking you to compare luxury cars. Not only cost, but quality. Trunk space, gas mileage, handling, seats, ride, the things that make a luxury car. The answer, in a car which costs about $5,000 less, is the Audi 100 LS. We must have the right idea because many of our competitors are copying features which have been built into the Audi for years. But there's only one Audi. Drive it and compare for yourself at Eckhardt Porsche Audi, 14th and Broadway.
There's a Rabbit waiting for you at Eckhardt Motors. A very special Rabbit. The 38-mile-per-gallon Volkswagen Rabbit, probably this year's most exciting new car. What makes it so special? When you buy a Rabbit at Eckhardt, any Rabbit, you get a $200 cash rebate. A special limited offer from Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway. Come inspect Oklahoma's largest Rabbit selection at Eckhardt Motors. For over a decade, Eckhardt Motors has been the leading economy car dealer in Oklahoma. While others have sold chrome and horsepower, we've offered an economical automobile, good service, and the best value for your dollar. And that's what we continue to offer, with a full selection of Volkswagens to choose from and a commitment to give you the best buy in town. If you want to save more dollars, shop the other dealers, then come to Eckhardt Motors for a better deal. Eckhardt Motors, the economy dealer with the economy car at economy prices, has great news. Savings plus rebates. Savings on a special Eckhardt purchase of new 1974 Volkswagens at lower 1974 prices, plus cash rebates of up to $500. Our special selection of 74s is big, but with a deal like this, they won't last long. Hurry to Eckhardt Motors for savings plus rebates on 74 Volkswagens. Eckhardt Motors invites you to see Herby Jr., the car that Ho-Ho will be giving away. And Eckhardt Motors invites you to see the Love Bug and other bugs on the showroom floor. Pick up your free autographed poster of Herby. And with each Volkswagen purchased at Eckhardt Motors during August, you'll receive 4 free passes to see Walt Disney's Herby Rides Again at the Lakeside Theater. All at Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway, just west of the Classen Circle. Bring the kids to see Herby Jr. today. The energy crunch has brought cries of small car headquarters from almost every dealer in town. But for over a decade, economy sales and service has been Eckhardt Motors' only business. Why, Eckhardt Motors has sold and serviced more economy cars than any dealer in the entire state. But now that everyone's on the economy bandwagon, remember who got it rolling with the little Volkswagen from Eckhardt Motors. Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway.
Since everyone's conducting a mileage test, we at Volkswagen thought we'd conduct one. So we modified our body and our engine and used someone who didn't weigh much to drive. And we got 84 miles per gallon. Ridiculous? Nobody normally drives like this? That's precisely our point. Nobody normally drives like most of those tests.
You can get an honest 25 miles per gallon with a Bug from Eckhardt Motors.
Pinto, take 2.
Lately, Volkswagen has been starring in a lot of other car commercials.
Mercury, take 5.
It seems they're all comparing themselves to us.
Free, take 9.
Now, we always knew how good we were,
Volkswagen, take 1.
but we never thought we'd see them admit it. Thank you, gentlemen.
The Volkswagen, now starring at Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway. The Eckhardt Beetle may look harmless to you, but a lot of people are afraid of it. Ford is trying to squash it in their commercials. Chrysler and GM are taking swats at it, too. Even American Motors is doing its best to stamp it out. They must be very jealous of the Eckhardt Beetle. Why else would it bug them so much? See what's causing so much concern at Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway.
It's so cute the way Eckhardt Motors gives you a security blanket to keep your little Volkswagen warm and cuddly.
Well, it's really not the kind of blanket you'd want to curl up in. It's much more than that. The security blanket Eckhardt gives you with each new Volkswagen is a warranty, protecting your investment, protecting you for 20,000 miles or 12 months, whichever comes first.
Ooh, that's the kind of protection I could cuddle up with.
Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway, just west of the Classen Circle.
I took my little Volkswagen in for a checkup at Eckhardt Motors, and they plugged it in. Doesn't a Volkswagen still use gasoline?
Of course, but very little gasoline. The Eckhardt service specialist plugged your Volkswagen into the new computer analysis system to accurately check the vital functions. Tells you in minutes how your Volkswagen's operating.
That fast? Well, how did my little Volkswagen check out?
Just fine. Remember, little things mean a lot at Eckhardt Motors, 1515 Northwest Expressway, just west of the Classen Circle.